disaster of a situation, really. We've had all the from the Pascal Siakam trade. Bleep that out. We've had all this negativity from the Siakam trade. The Raptors didn't get enough out of the deal. The Raptors waited too long to make the trade, therefore the trade became worse. They couldn't get as much value out of him. To make the trade, you had to waive a player. They waived Christian Koloko, who came back to the NBA and signed for a different team. Part of the draw of the Siakam trade with the Indiana Pacers is that you got back Bruce Brown, who you'd be able to flip and get more stuff out of. That hasn't materialized as of yet. And it's really a big year for that to happen because it's obviously the final year of his contract. And really wanted to get off to a good start. Really wanted to get Bruce Brown in the team, healthy. Wasn't healthy when he came last year, apparently. Really ingrained in the team so that he can start the season well, help the team maybe win some games, and boost his trade value over the course of the season. So when we get to February, we get to the trade deadline, he's easier to trade and the Raps can get a good deal. Well, that is now a lot more unlikely to happen because according to Crispy Haynes, a very good source, potentially the next Woj, taking over from Woj. According to Crispy Haynes, the new Woj bombs, Toronto Raptors say that Bruce Brown underwent arthroscopic surgical procedure on his right knee will be reevaluated in 3 weeks. That was on September 20th. It's currently, at the time of recording this, September 24th. September 20th. Preseason starts, somebody said in chat, 11 days from now. That's less than 3 weeks. You had all summer to do it. You had all summer to do it. All summer. No? I don't know if this is a new injury. I don't know if this is an injury where they thought they could avoid surgery, but they got to have surgery now. No idea what's the case. But again, about this, something ain't right. Why is it on September 20th Bruce Brown's going surgery? September 1st, okay? If it's a lingering issue, September 1st should have been cut off. Okay, cut off. You got to have surgery. We got to have you ready for the start of the season. He's going to miss training camp. He's going to miss the preseason, part of it, if not all of it. Like, he's going to be reevaluated in 3 weeks. So he may not even be playing and coming back in 3 weeks. So, hitting the ground running on the season, cancel that. Starting the season well, getting ingrained in the team, cancel that, right? This is a disaster. Like, I don't know. Is that too strong of a word? Maybe, but part of this is quite disastrous. And again, maybe we'll have information that says it's a new injury out of nowhere. Was in the gym, in the lab, working on his game, picked up a knee injury, needed surgery. Sure. Really shitty timing. That sucks. But it seems more like that this was delayed until this point. And man, that just Bruce, I'm really trying to like you. I'm really trying to defend Bruce Brown. And I have done since he arrived. He's got a lot of shit from Raptors fans. Part of it's justified. Part of it, I believe, is not. And I really have tried to go out of the way to defend this guy, say he was injured last year. He'll give his most for the team. He understands that a trade is on the mind, but stuff like this makes me go, come on, man. Like, really? We're trying to help you out, get you to a place you want to be, get you a place you want to be traded. You got to help us out and help you get there and help you raise your trade value, This isn't helping things. So, again, I don't know if this is a new injury or if this is was it Scottie Pippen for the Bulls who only got his surgery end of the summer? Or was it Shaq? No, it was Shaq. Shaq for the Lakers. Didn't get surgery all summer so he could enjoy his summer, then got surgery right before the season started and missed some games. I don't know which one it is, but it's not good for the Raptors, whichever it is. What this does mean, now injuries are never good, but if there is potentially any silver lining, I really believe Bruce Brown shouldn't start for this team next season. I think stylistically, for the way the Raptors should be playing, we're better off with him off the bench. And I think from a you're leaning into a rebuild, right? This is the first year of your rebuild. I think for that reason as well, you should be prioritizing playing your younger guys who you want to develop and help grow with the core. So for me, what this injury does, it makes this depth chart a lot more likely. Out the gates to start the season, there is no reason why Grady Dick shouldn't be starting. And I think that there really was no reason why Grady Dick shouldn't have been starting to begin with. I don't think there's any reason why Bruce Brown should have started over Grady Dick to begin with, even if Bruce Brown is healthy. From a stylistic standpoint, you have Grady Dick's floor spacing to alleviate the constraints on quickly Barrett Barnes playing offense. Also, you have the shooter that you missed out a little bit on with Bruce Brown there. So it adds to the floor spacing, and you have a guy in Grady Dick who's comfortable being off ball. Quickly wants the ball. Barrett wants the ball. Barnes wants the ball. Grady Dick doesn't. Grady Dick's okay being off ball. Catch and shoot. Tacking closeouts. That's fine. And this is much more attainable here. And for playtime, Grady Dick's part of this core long term. At least he should be. Let him get experience playing with the top dogs here, man. The top guys in the roster. Let him get experience playing there. What's the sense of giving Bruce Brown the valuable minutes with the main core pieces of your roster when your whole goal this season is to get as much value from in a trade as possible before he leaves the team in free agency at the end of the season? So that's the silver lining. But on a whole, this is, a really dumb situation that has transpired from all this. And, just when the Pascal Siakam trade and the Pascal Siakam return for that trade could not, seemingly get any worse, voila. Another way that Siakam trade looks worse for the organization. Not waiting too long to trade him, not getting not so great draft picks out of it, not waiving Coloca to make the trade happen just for Coloca to sign somewhere else. Now, as much as Bruce Brown had already been a thorn in our side from this trade, another thing piles on top of that. But the Raptors have a, not flashy, but it is a deep roster. There's a lot of solid players here who have opportunities now, further opportunities to impress in preseason. But man, this one does stink. Ain't gonna lie. This channel right here is Amateur Hour Clips, part of the Amateur Hour Production Network, where it continues to be all Raptors all the time. On this channel, we take the best segments from the live streams that we do over on the main channel, Amateur Hour Sports, and clip it into some bite-sized segments for you to enjoy. So, if you do enjoy along the way, make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel as well to stay up to date on all the content we have coming your way.